That's a look from earlier on as the Nets head to the locker room. Vic.
Kevin, thanks very much.
All right, David, thank you. And a look at the injury situation. A lot of bodies absent for this team tonight, including a big name. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the small forward. And for Brooklyn, Harden out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Green. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Harris in at the 3, the small forward. Now here is Harris. Just 5 to shoot. Jordan finds Green. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Floats it up for Giannis. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Every night there's something that Giannis does on the floor where you just have to put your hands on your head. Wow, what a move.
And as much as Holiday brings to your offense, it's his defense that's repeatedly recognized.
When you make all NBA defensive teams and you're smart and strong and quick like Drew Holiday is, I think not only does the reputation start to build, but your confidence in disrupting somebody else by playing that way is something you rely on.
Here's Holiday. James Harden picking up that last basket. 5 to shoot. DiVincenzo passes to Antetokounmpo. The shot missing. Great D that time from Green. Nobody near Irving. And a miss there on the triple. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Holiday gets the bucket.
Yep, that's a great look from Giannis there.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Harden dishes to Irving. Back to Harden. They kick it out to Green. Nets passing it around. Irving passes to Jordan. For 3, Harris. That shot off the mark. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Giannis. Oh, the power on that throwdown.
Unreal. I think Giannis loves that kind of stuff right there. His dunks sometimes get vicious.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Bucks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. The pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Holiday. Puts it up from 12. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan. The Nets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Irving finds Green. Harden. And again, it's the Nets missing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open. And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Yeah, sometimes it takes a while for all that length in Giannis to catch up to those feet, but once he does, man, he can explode.
Pass to Harris. Holiday against Irving. Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like Ja Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch. I agree. Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Jeff Green. And it's Brown in for Harris. Now the Bucks moving it up. The shot by Middleton, wide open. Hits the 3 from the wing.
And that's what Middleton is known for, a remarkable outside shooter, and that release got off pretty quick.
Harden right side. Pass to Aldridge. Back to Harden. Misses, and the dry spell continues. Milwaukee leading by 9. Holiday with it. Guarded now by Irving.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Chalk up 2 there.
You got to stay in front of Kyrie Irving at all times. Yeah, I said it here from the sidelines. Try doing it out there on the floor.
Holiday surveying the floor. Middleton left side. Shoots over Brown. They get the rebound. Giannis on the follow.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Aldridge against Lopez. Aldridge, the pass to Harden. Good, and Aldridge gets the assist. Harden's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Inside, outside, Harden will attack you from anywhere. Nice play.
Holiday with the 3. Kick out to Giannis for 3. Middleton, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks. Ahead by 9 is the... Naturally a ball-dominant player. James Harden talked to us.
Yeah, that's the goal. That's the goal. Of course,
giving their offense another dynamic.
And it also helps him preserve some energy for those big moments in the big games.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And what stands out to you from the Bucks in this one?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play on the court for the Bucks. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Then it's Brook Lopez, and it's Forbes in at point. And Giannis throws it down.
Middleton right now staying aware of where his teammates are and hitting them when they're open.
And GA Chris Middleton over his career much improved on the defensive end.
A true two-way player. And I tell you, that 6'11" wingspan helps. Able to use that length to bother shots and disrupt passes. He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Here is Forbes. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. From the arc. It's hauled in by Brown. And so Brown will bring it up for Brooklyn. They trail by 9 points. Harden can't hit. Bucks have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Lopez finds Middleton. Here is Forbes. Passes it to Middleton. Out to the right wing. Back to Connaughton. A three-pointer, no good. Brooklyn's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Irving. Good, and Aldridge gets the assist.
Kyrie just has nasty grips on that basketball. Cuts through the defense that time.
Here is Forbes, guarded by Harden. Lopez against Aldridge. Lopez kicks to Forbes. Middleton looking it over. That one a little long.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
And the Bucks with possession here, following the three-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. Here's Antetokounmpo, trying to get open as Lopez. The shot, no good. That's trailed by 7, and the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason, I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Aldridge. And Joe Harris is subbed in for Irving.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Now here's Harden. To the middle. Here's Griffin, and the slam by Blake Griffin.
Yeah, nice job there from Griffin as he excels in pick and roll play. His movement after the screen, so tough to get him off track.
Milwaukee leading by 7. The pass to Tucker. Now here's Portis, guarded by Jordan. Nice shot by Portis. Portis has got his first basket.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Harden. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
The Nets have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Here's Harden. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
As crafty as they come, Harden uses that tremendous body control to his advantage.
And some changes here for the Bucks. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Pat Connaughton, and it's Drew Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. Holiday against Harden. Here's Portis, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Brooklyn making some changes. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Jordan. And it's Green in for Blake Griffin. Here's Harden, and the jam by Harden.
And I just love how aggressive Harden is inside. When he's deep like that, he is ready to finish with authority.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Holiday attacking. Portis finds DiVincenzo. And again, the Bucks miss. Harris looking it over. Now Harden, fouled in the act of shooting, gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Superb at finishing through contact. Harden is just so elusive and creative on those strong drives.
Just 4 seconds left here in the second. Holiday inside the line, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And some... Thank you, David, and we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to... It was a big-time first quarter for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 10 points, 5 and...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You gotta like what Harden has done in this game so far.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Green is out there with Joe Harris. Then there's Irving. Then it's Harden, and it's Jordan in at the 5. Home in the paint. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Now, here is Irving. On the wing, Harris. Irving against Holiday. Lopez with the steal. And it's the Bucks on the break. Floats it up for Giannis. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Here's Irving. Hey, Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things. Never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice. Milwaukee leading by 8. There's the lob at Antetokounmpo. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Now here's Harden. 11 points in the game. And he uses the glass on the layup. Harden's got 13.
Yeah, just constantly attacking the paint. Harden does not settle. And that foot injury robbing Dante DiVincenzo of much of his rookie season. But in year 2, he had a nice bounce back.
One of the things, Greg, that I think is most important for any player at any level is any time that you're hurt, you still have an opportunity from the bench to pick up some of the nuances of the game. There's no doubt that Dante did that last year, and this year has stepped in and continued to contribute to this ball club. Yeah, put some students in the classroom because that's exactly how you move the ball. Kyrie terrific at spotting the open man, and then you got to get it to him.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Lopez against Jordan, and the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Something sapped them of their energy defensively since halftime. In the first half, out there scrambling, running, hustling. Since then, not so much.
Now here's Irving inside. And with that, the Bucks lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Jordan.
A big problem in the paint, really. This is the only area that DeAndre Jordan is going to score from.
Harden against Holiday. On the wing, Giannis. Pass to DiVincenzo. 6 to shoot. Holiday dishes to Lopez. Jordan with some nice D. The Nets have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Green finds Irving. Lays it up off the glass. Now just a 5-point Bucks lead.
I don't know how he does it, but Kyrie does such a great job to get deep position and convert, separating himself from other point guards in the league with that finishing ability.
Now here is Holiday. DiVincenzo passes to Lopez. Giannis high post. Working on Green. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, Antetokounmpo does such a great job of using all he has at his disposal, which is mostly his frame in drawing contact.
Brooklyn making some changes. Brown is checked in for Harris. Luwawu-Cabarrot comes in for Irving. And it's Johnson in for James Harden. Now here's Johnson. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul. Milwaukee on D. Here's Luwawu. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
So it's the Bucks now after the basket by Brooklyn. Here's Giannis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
More and more, it's about the maturation process of Giannis and his game, learning now how to sell defenders with pump fakes.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Here's Luwawu, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
The third quarter comes to a close. Milwaukee on top, up 4. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports.
I want all the bags, I want all the bags.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us.
Never fall off, I just fall back. I want all the bags.
Nets trail by 4. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter. They've got Portis, and it's Antetokounmpo in at the power forward.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint. Guarded
by Harden. And the shot is good. And the Bucks lead by 4.
Now, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Pass to Jordan. Harris inside the line. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. Bucks leading by 4. And it's blocked by Jordan.
And Jordan, a defensive stalwart, crushing the opposition with his shot blocking.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
And Forbes kicks to Antetokounmpo. The 3. Unable to get that one. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. And Harden launches it from deep. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. The Bucks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Here is Forbes. Launches it. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for the Nets. Griffin comes in for Green. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Taken away by Holiday. Kicks it down to Middleton. And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That is his first foul of the game. Here's DiVincenzo. Outside Holiday. Feeds to Middleton. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on James Harden.
Middleton, a good scorer, and good scorers can use the pump fake to their advantage.
Brook Lopez is checked in for Milwaukee. Middleton hits them both.
Now you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Irving against Holiday. Irving passes to Harden. It's good. Harden's got 6 points in the quarter.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Holiday with it. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And the dunk by Lopez.
Wow, Lopez stepping up. What confidence from the big fella.
Nets trail by 4. And just about 3 minutes through the 4th quarter here. Here's Irving. Claxton the pass to Irving. And it's off from 3-point range. For Milwaukee, they've gone just 33% from the field in the 4th quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Good size and the ability to carve out space. Lopez battling on the rebound.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Outside Holiday. There's the dish to Lopez. Middleton outside. Lets the 3 fly. He can't get that one, so Brooklyn will take it the other way. Irving for 3. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got 7 rebounds in the game. Outside Holiday. The Bucks working the ball around. Lopez inside. Griffin's there. And that one is good.
Lopez close up and gets it done.
And it's Harden with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. 6-point game. Irving for 3. Money! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Well, Kyrie's resume in these kind of moments is full.
Holiday against Harden. And Holiday kicks it to Tucker. Back to Holiday. Shot clock at 6. The kick out to Lopez. That 3 off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Jordan, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. And it's Green in for Blake Griffin. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bucks. It drops.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
And on the way from Irving for 3. Now here's Middleton. 3-pointer. Doesn't go that time. And so the Bucks take the win. A narrow. David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up for Brent. in the locker room. Each guy has been going over and through. And they've got a few injuries on their bench. Less options, but you'd think not too big of an impact for them.
2 injuries, one of their stars out, but it's all about how you respond to the adversity.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. John Collins is out there with Clint Capella, and it's Young in at the point. And for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo, and it's Lopez in at the center.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Nice look from Kevin. Intelligent and unselfish.
Holiday with it. Outside, Antetokounmpo. The three. Rebounded by Capella. Atlanta with the ball. And above the rim play, always captivating, Steve. We should see a lot of that tonight.
And Kevin, I'm so excited. You know, I played under the rim, so to get a chance to watch guys play well above, I am getting my popcorn ready.
Now here's DiVincenzo following the missed shot by DeAndre Hunter.
That's the third straight miss to start this game, and they're still looking for their first basket.
I love Hunter's athleticism and versatility as a finisher in transition.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
The shot by Middleton, wide open, and the Bucks miss again. The Hawks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Goes up on the wing, and Herter gets it to go.
Yeah, 3 for 4 now. I like the pace for them on offense.
Holiday looking over the floor. Now here's Middleton. He's covered closely. Kicks it out to Giannis. Clock at 6. And the shot goes down.
That breaks their string of misses. Now 1 for 5. You can feel their sense of relief.
Young outside. To the wing right side. Collins finds Young. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And Milwaukee the other way now. Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slings it in.
And guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to see. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office.
Here's Herter. Pass to Young. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Capella kicks to Young. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Bucks trail. And now the fast break. Middleton with the ball. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Fast break, the Hawks. Here's Herter. Atlanta now working with a new shot clock. Out to the right wing. Here's Capella. Missed it, even after all those chances. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. It's good, the assist that time from Holiday.
When you've gained a decade or more of experience, this is what tends to happen. Holiday staying very patient, waiting for someone to break free.
Now, here is Young, and good that time.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Here's Holiday, following the basket by Trae Young. And Giannis throws it down.
And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs.
Now, here is Young. There's 42 seconds left in the first. And the layup's good off the glass.
Unlike some great perimeter shooters, Trae Young is consistently probing for the best look.
Outside Holiday. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And then for Atlanta, Gallinari, he's checked in for Hunter. Bogdanovich comes in for Kevin Herter. And it's Williams in for Trae Young. Lopez, no luck.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
The kick out to Williams. Right side, Bogdanovich. Outside, Collins. Back to Gallinari. Stolen by Middleton. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's Atlanta. They lead by 1. The second quarter coming up right after the We recently caught up with Drew Holiday, who talked about some try.
Being able to go through adversity and come out strong.
And Greg, you feel like that pressure never really got to Holiday.
One of the toughest guards in the league, mentally and physically. He's a machine that just keeps on coming, no matter the circumstances.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And for the Hawks guys, what stands out to you, Stantzwaters?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. On the court right now for the Hawks. Bogdanovich out there with Williams. Then there's Tony Snell. Then it's Okongwu. And it's Fernando in at the 4. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Milwaukee. Here is Forbes. Shoots off the step back. They get it back. Great positioning on the putback. Tucker's got the lead up to 1 now for Milwaukee.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Here's Williams to the wing on the left. Okongwu, the pass to Williams. And we've played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And so the ball is out of bounds. Bogdanovich touched it last.
They're fortunate the defender couldn't control it. Almost lost that possession.
And Antetokounmpo inside. It's tipped. Outside Williams. Got a hand on it. Out of bounds. Hawks ball as Atlanta keeps possession. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Here's Snell. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Williams kicks to Snell. Just 5 to shoot. Got a piece of it. Fast break, Milwaukee. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Oh, here we go with Okongwu and nobody back.
And give Sweet Luke credit. Turns down his own shot because his teammate has a better one.
The Bucks have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Now the pass to Connaughton. Milwaukee the rebound. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And the Bucks with possession here. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Now here's Okongwu. Guarded by Tucker. And there's another turnover by Atlanta. Greg, you and I talk about the big man, his role in the current NBA, and how they can possibly carry the standard for the great centers before them. You played with the great one in Patrick Ewing, so you have a great appreciation, I would think, for it.
Oh, no doubt about it. And I think 2 guys kind of separated themselves a little bit. Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid, I think, are the 2 guys that stand out for me because of their ability, in essence, to do everything well. They can shoot it, they pass it, they can shoot it from the free throw line, they give you rim protection. I'd throw Rudy Gobert up there as an elite center as well. Doesn't have the offensive impact that those guys have, but he does impact the game as well.
3 young, dynamic centers. Those are good names. And stolen by Bogdanovich. And now here comes Okongwu leading the break. Good on the shot. And it's a 3-point Hawks lead.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
Outside Holiday. No good from outside. Hawks have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Here's Bogdanovich. Out to Gallinari. Lots of room. The rebound by the Bucks.
The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait, but you can't blame him.
And the Bucks miss again. Atlanta leading by 3. Two points. That one goes.
So much of his offense is perimeter-oriented. Good to see Gallinari attack inside.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Holiday. The shot, no good. Williams with the defensive effort. To the inside. Okongwu kicks to Williams. Gallinari outside. Here's Snell. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. The shot by Okongwu, no good. There's 25 seconds left to play here in the half. DiVincenzo can't hit it. The Hawks have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Here's Snell, and the call on the shot. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, Basket. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. They ended the period holding on to a slim 1. And that should...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And guys, without question, Okongwu displaying his skills today.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Chris Middleton, and it's Forbes in at the 1. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a sixth sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
Collins dishes to Young. In the corner, Herter with it. 6 to shoot. Capella, the pass to Young. Right block shot. Second shot opportunity. And Capella with a nice bucket inside. Capella's got the lead up to 7 now for the Hawks. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Here is Forbes. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Trae Young.
He was one of those great summer league stories. Bryn Forbes can get by as a knockdown shooter while still rounding out the rest of his game.
Reggie, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I play, there was an era, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in is their defensive approach.
Young passes to Herter. Back to Young. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And Antetokounmpo swings it in.
Yeah, I mean, the ball handling and body control for a guy that's Giannis's height, it's really impressive.
Young outside. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Gallinari, he's checked in for the Hawks. Bogdanovich comes in for Kevin Huerter.
You know what? You forget that he's small in stature. Trae Young's skill set is exactly what every team is looking for.
To the right side. Lopez with the ball. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 5. Here's Middleton. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. And here's the fast break. Gallinari leading the way. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Bruno Fernando comes in for Gallinari. Tony Snell's checked in for Hutter. Lou Williams is subbed in for Young. Snell, the pass to Okongwu. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And it's the Bucks on the break. Antetokounmpo running.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing the muscles he's added to that near 7-foot frame.
1:29 left in the third quarter. Williams dishes to Bogdanovich. Right side, Williams. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fernando, the pass to Bogdanovich. The putback. It's good on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
52 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Middleton. No good that time. Atlanta leading by 8. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. Snell dishes to Okongwu. Outside Bogdanovich. Fernando, the pass to Williams. And Okongwu has it in the corner. Bogdanovich left side. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. The Bucks have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. And it's blocked. But they'll get another chance. Count that one. Now Williams still looking for his first bucket in this one. That shot is off. Middleton for 3, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. And we've reached the end of the third. It's Atlanta up. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Bucks trail by 6. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. Gallinari is out there with John Collins. Then it's Clint Capella. Then it's Williams. And it's Huerter in at the 2.
What you like about Drew, these hard drives, a physical guard who sometimes invites contact.
First one falls for it. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Bruno Fernando comes in for John Collins. Tony Snell's checked in for Gallinari. And it's Bogdanovich in for Kevin Huerter. 3-on-3. Here's Giannis. Here's Fernando. Defended by Portis. Okongwu kicks to Snell. Outside Williams. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job. That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Okongwu dishes to Snell. Drills it from outside. Snell's got his first 3 points of the game.
And Snell is an effective floor spacer, a consistent threat to drop it in from outside.
And here's Holiday. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Fernando. Okongwu. Nice persistence to tip it back up and in. Now it's a 5-point Atlanta lead.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
The Bucks making a switch here. Middleton's checked in, and the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. Alinari comes in for Bruno Fernando. Hunter's checked in for Tony Snell. And Trae Young subbed in for Lou Williams.
With that tight handle, Trae Young can get anywhere on the court he wants to go.
Antetokounmpo. Atlanta with the rebound. Capella's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Okongwu. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Hawks lead by 6.
Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
Here's Holiday. Here's Giannis. It's hauled in by Trae Young.
And they continue to control the glass.
Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
I love how hard DeAndre plays, showing some heart on the offensive glass.
Bucks have gone 3 of 8 here in the 4th quarter. Holiday against Young. They grab their own miss. It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Antetokounmpo.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Capella, the pass to Okongwu. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Holiday, it's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Here's Gallinari. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Against physical D, Gallinari with the improved strength and body control to finish.
Here's Atlanta now. They're on a 15-5 run here. Hunter kicks to Capella, taken away by Holiday. Tucker dishes to Antetokounmpo.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
It's incredible, and I'll tell you what, it's a joy to watch. There's more to his game than threes and dunks.
Capella with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. A shot by Okongwu, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
DiVincenzo can't hit it. They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Hawks.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Clint Capella.
No, there's a few ways to control a game, right? You can do it with pace, you can do it with patience and efficiency. Tonight, he did it by owning the boards.
And so it's Milwaukee now, down by 12. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Capella covering. And there's the foul. It'll go on P.J. Tucker. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Substitution on the court.
And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. And that one drops.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Out to the right wing. And here's Gallinari outside. That shot, no good. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Quite a few injuries here between the two teams. 5 players out tonight.
5 players scratched from the game. If you're one of the healthy players, you're going to get all you can eat.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. We've got Harden. Green is out there with Harris. Then there's Irving. And it's Jordan in at the 5 spot. And for the Hawks, Young and Herter make up the back. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. And it's Capella in at the 5. Greg, we've got 2 terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me hearken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. Well, we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
Shot clock at 3. Here's Young. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And the work ethic coming into play there. Yeah, I like how Young can just focus on the task at hand.
Passes it to Harris. From deep 3-point range. Rebounded by Capella. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Hunter with it. Picked up by Harris. And it's Herter, top of the key. Capella, the pass to Herter. Offline with his 3. And it's Harris with the ball for the Nets. Irving attacking. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Boy, good luck trying to keep Irving down. I mean, he's more than happy to take the contact and finish right through it.
And Joe Harris, the lethal shooter, he can also be a threat in the pick-and-roll game.
Yeah, Harris does a great job reading what a defense is giving. He's more than just a catch-and-shoot type of player. Harris can hit shots on the move and isn't afraid to go at defenders.
Now, here is Young. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. They get it again. Capella kicks to Collins. Hunter, no one around him. The rebound by Jeff Green.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Jordan, nifty move. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Boy, at the rim, Jordan still, after all this time in the league, has the athleticism to get up and throw it down.
To the paint. And here is Capella. Pass to Hunter. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Right there on display for you was Clint Capella's continuing growth offensively. Eyes up, ready to make the next pass before he got the ball.
Outside for Jordan. Pass to Green. Back to Jordan. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Jordan's got 6.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Young outside. There's the pass to Hunter. And the layup falls. Hunter's got his second bucket.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there.
Jordan high post. Outside Green. Here's Irving. And that one good.
Hey, the skills of Kyrie are obvious, but what isn't so obvious is his underestimated strength.
Hunter dishes to Capella. Right wing. Hunter with it. Harris is there. And Capella with the basket on the assist by Hunter.
Capella's such a good roller after setting the screen. It's hard to defend him in the screen and roll.
Here's Irving. The putback. It's rebounded by Herter. The Hawks trail it. Here's Young. Lets a floater go, and the layup is up and in.
And nice little floater right there. Give Young credit. He's developed the shots he needs to overcome his size limitations.
Now here's Irving. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. He has 6. There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Young. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Such a creative ball handler. Young has an ability to carve out room for himself with his dribble.
Young against Harden. And dunks it right on top of Trae Young. Wow!
And Harden, an absolutely vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim for the epic throwdown.
Young outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Young's got 8 points. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
And Harden with the stuff.
In addition to his strength, Harden has deceptive quickness. He just has this unique knack to get by whoever's guarding him because he's strong and crafty.
And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Nets. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Brooklyn.
Guys, their penetration has been outstanding. I mean, it's actually been great. They're really finding those holes in the defense.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint, and the physicality is taking its toll.
Okongwu is out there with Gallinari. Then there's Bogdanovich. Then it's Williams. And it's Snell in at the shooting guard position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. It's Harden with the drive. Aldridge. And Aldridge slams it in.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Williams against Harden. And it goes down 2 points. Williams has got the lead up to 1 now for Atlanta.
Boy, for a pint-sized guy, Williams can absorb a lot of contact. Torches his man there.
Down low. Here's Aldridge. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Aldridge has got 4 points now in the quarter. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you can hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
Williams finds Bogdanovich. The shot off that time. Nice D from Aldridge. Greg, LaMarcus Aldridge taking more three-pointers last season, easily passing his career highs in attempts with almost 3 a game.
And Aldridge shot a very respectable percentage from outside. In order to play heavy minutes at the 4, you need to be able to shoot. Good to see Aldridge still adding new wrinkles to his game.
Here's Williams. Takes the 12-footer and hits. Williams has got 6.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Hawks. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we all know that there are some people who dislike James Harden's style of play. They're bored watching him shoot free throws. He said, "I see how teams guard me and find ways to exploit it. I just outthink the game, and I'm faulted for it." Kevin, that may be, but it's hard to argue with the results. Back to you.
You're right, one of the top scorers in league history, David. Thanks for that report. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Irving's checked in for James Harden.
Kyrie Irving.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. The shot's good from Irving.
All Irving needs is just a little room to convert, and he's good to go.
The Hawks have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Outside Williams, kicks to Snell. A three-pointer, no good. The Nets with the lead. Griffin attacking, and then Griffin with the dunk.
You've got to plug up these lanes to the basket, especially when Griffin is slashing with 4.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Williams gets the bucket. Williams has got 8 points in the quarter. No doubt, Greg, you are known being a gritty, in-your-face defender. And when you think of the most hard-nosed point guards in the NBA today, who comes to mind?
For me, I think Chris Paul, I go first because this guy, one, he's a phenomenal two-way player. He'll do whatever it takes to win, even if that means pushing the envelope a little bit. Pat Beverly is another guy, just a flat-out bulldog. Marcus Smart, I think, falls into that category. Again, it's not always about being the most talented, but if you bring an edge about you, that really permeates throughout your team. So those are some guys. Drew Holiday is another guy I'd throw into that mix as well.
Yeah, they all lock in. You're right.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Williams in the post, covered by Irving. The shot by Williams, no good. Nets leading by 3. Gallinari with the steal. Oh, here we go with O'Connell and nobody back. And the shot goes in.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Irving against Williams. The kick out to Aldridge. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. And it's 6 points for Aldridge.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Here's Williams. Rebounded by the Nets. Aldridge taking his time here. And that'll do it for the first half of competitive. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. They were never able to get the lead above. And that does it for our half.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close to the game it's been so far. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Irving is out there with Harden. And there's Green. Then it's Jordan. And it's Harris. And at the 3, the small forward. Young outside. Buries it from three-point range. Young's got 11.
The most lethal part of Young's game, his outside shot is often on the money.
It's Harden with the drive. The kick out to Irving. The Nets working the ball around now. And Harden with the basket on the assist by Green. 6 points for James Harden.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here. And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back 3, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And, you know, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot. And paired with his dribble drive, a 2-move torture chamber. Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And yes, it's good. He's got 13. And thanks to that step back, Harden already the all-time leader in unassisted three-point shots.
And not to mention 4-point plays. And up until recently, teams built elaborate offenses to create their three-point looks. Harden the first to do it one-on-one with volume and efficiency.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
Collins passes to Capella. To the left wing. Young outside. Just 5 on the clock. Capella trying to free himself up. Great D that time from Jordan.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Harden against Young.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Irving for 3. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
Tell you what, I don't think there's been a single shot that Irving has wanted and didn't get so far.
In the corner, Collins with it. It's Young on the wing, guarded by Harden. That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Young.
You gotta like seeing this from Young, wanting to prove he's more than just a jump shooter.
Irving's shot is good. Irving's got 11 in the second half.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Young dishes to Hunter. Outside Collins. He kicks it to Young. And Jordan sends it back.
Hey, get that weak stuff out of here. Take it home. Jordan is fantastic at rejecting those kinds of shots.
The Hawks trail by 9. Herter passes to Young. Back to Herter. Young outside. Here's Collins. Rebound, Brooklyn. Jordan's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
You know, showing he's able to finish on the drive, I really enjoy watching Young take that initiative and capitalize.
The deep 3 from Irving, and the 3 ball is good. Irving's got the lead up to 10 now for the Nets.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Here's Young. Up and in on the layup. Young's got 19 points.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Irving attacking, shoots from the right block. Outside, Green passes to Jordan. Irving against Young. He gets it in there. That's now 26 points for Kyrie Irving.
Hey, we know Harden can score it, but he also has great vision.
Young from deep three-point range. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Nets lead by 10. And we're just moments away from the start of the 4th quarter. Stay with us. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
The 4th quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. They've got Tony Snell. Williams is out there with Bogdanovich. Then it's Okongwu, and it's Fernando in at the 4 spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
Yeah, and no one's ever questioned the desire. Griffin using his strength and explosiveness to make good on the second chance opportunities. That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Oh, costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
Pass to Okongwu to halt the run. That one no good. The Nets go the other way with it.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard.
Tell you what, the coach's heart was in his throat, and he was in shock and awe. But now he's got a big smile on his face.
Now, here is Harden, and here's Harris from the arc. That one misses. Now, here's Okongwu. Defense right on him. That shot wide open. Bogdanovich has got himself on the board with 3 there. Can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There is no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation, or one of the best. And I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys.
Yes,
They're truly
yes.
great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game. Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball.
That's exactly right. No need to catch it when you've got the kind of soft hands that he does.
Here's Williams from down in the low post. It goes.
Running so smoothly. Williams saw the opening. Nothing but points for him when he gets in that position.
And there's the call on Lou Williams. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Hawks, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Alinari comes in for Bruno Fernando. And Hunter subbed in for Tony Snell. And the Nets making a change here as well. Aldridge is checked in.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Brown against Bogdanovich. Brown kicks to Harden. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Harden's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
And Harden launches it from deep. Another miss by Harden.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
And it's almost impossible to stay down on Harden's shot fake. I mean, he's effective at getting defenders in the air. And when that happens, you're at his mercy.
So for the Hawks, Collins checked in for Gallinari. Kevin Huerter comes in for Bogdanovich. Young is subbed in for Lou Williams. Jeff Green, he's checked in for the Nets. Irving comes in for Bruce Brown. Irving for 3. Hunter grabs the miss.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Irving looking for an opening. Takes a 3. No good on that one. And the Hawks with possession. They're on a 17-7 run. Shot by Collins, no good. Harris passes to Irving. And so it's Brooklyn with the win. This was all right, David. Thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it. And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interesting. Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday. And a few players on the shelf, but the big absence is someone this team is going to be missing tonight. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. We've got DeAndre Jordan, Harden out there with Kyrie Irving. And there's Green, and it's Harris in at the 3 spot. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the center, locking down the middle. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it, the fast break chance. Wasted no time on that one.
You have to respect the in-between game of Kyrie Irving. Straight up. That's how you have to play this guy. You got to play him straight up and be balanced.
Now here is Holiday. Inside, and stolen by Jordan. Green kicks to Harden. Harris passes to Irving. From deep. Shot clock reset for the Nets. The fader. No good from Jordan. And it's the Bucks on the break. The Bucks working the ball around. Passes it to Giannis. Trying to get open is Lopez. A nice shot there by Antetokounmpo.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
Now, here is Irving. Pass to Harden. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
As crafty as they come, Harden uses that tremendous body control to his advantage.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
And so just over a minute and a half played. And Holiday kicks to DiVincenzo. Here's Holiday. Lopez inside, guarded by Jordan. 2 on the clock. Middleton can't get it to go.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Irving. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
We so often identify Joe Harris as strictly a shooter, but this guy, he is a tremendous passer as well.
Outside Holiday. There's the lob at Antetokounmpo. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And one of the most athletic players in the league. Giannis makes those alley-oop jams look easy.
Holiday against Irving. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's Middleton. Rebound, Brooklyn. Right side, Irving. Trying to find Green. He's got it now. Feeds it to Jordan. Stolen by Holiday. Fast break, Milwaukee. The big dunk at the end of the break.
And the best part of that sequence wasn't Holiday's steal, but his quick decision to push the ball and start the break. That's when the D's most vulnerable, and he took advantage.
Now, here is Irving. From deep. And the Nets miss again. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Bucks. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Irving. And he uses the glass on the layup. Irving's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
And the pass to Middleton. Lob And up there for Lopez.
Boy, you love seeing Brook Lopez get involved. He expertly exploits the defense in these pick-and-roll sets.
1:15 left here in the first quarter. It's tipped. And here we go. And the shot goes in.
And when it comes off the hands of a shooter like Middleton, there's just something so pretty and fluid about the pull-up.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 6 for 3. The offensive rebound. Here's Jordan, a second chance effort, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, DeAndre Jordan's a problem because if he gets that close, you know the defense has to commit to him.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. The Nets also changing it up. LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Joe Harris. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Jeff Green. And it's Brown in for Irving.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Here's Harden, puts the move on, and it's good, 2 points.
What a pretty look. DeAndre Jordan, to have that kind of touch on your passing, such a quality piece for a big man.
Here is Forbes, pass to Tucker. Pass to Portis. Over Aldridge.
And over the years, guys, Aldridge has improved his defense, and he's especially...
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Nets out in front. They lead by a bucket. After this break, we'll be back.
I know if I put the work in, maybe.
And, Greg, that's the humble, hard-working approach we've come to expect from Giannis.
You know, he's not interested in putting himself on a pedestal. Enough people do that for him. He just wants to become the best he can be and win rings.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. Harden out there with Brown. Then there's Griffin. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Claxton in at the 4-man position. To the paint, here's Claxton, and the basket is good. Claxton's got the lead up to 6 now for the Nets. I know you grew up with aspirations of someday getting into politics. Any current players who you could see maybe taking that same route?
No doubt. There's several guys in today's game. Harrison Barnes has the polish, and I know he's had some thoughts that maybe going in that direction. Teammates nicknamed Malcolm Brogdon the president for his stately demeanor and commitment to effecting change. I absolutely see him trying to have an impact socially moving forward. There's several guys, again, who not only have the voice, but the courage to speak out about things that matter most to them.
Any sharp guys in the NBA. Here's Tucker. Portis trying to free himself, and he's able to get it back. A nice shot by Tucker.
If you don't put a body on Tucker, he will find a way to burn you on the offensive glass.
Harden with it. Pass to Brown. Here's Claxton. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. The kick out to Aldridge from outside the arc. No good there. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Antetokounmpo with the ball. And Griffin picks him up defensively. Here's Portis. And Portis throws it down.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Harden outside. Kicks it to Aldridge. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. And the Nets lead by 2.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Shoots the 3. The shot's good from Forbes. Forbes has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Harden outside. Over in the corner, Brown. Outside, Griffin. Clock at 4. Aldridge left side. Shoots over Portis and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Aldridge has got 4 points now in the quarter. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in this second quarter of play. Forbes dishes to Antetokounmpo. And it's Connaughton atop the key. Right on the bucket.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And it's Harden with the ball for the Nets. And Harden with the stuff.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
The pass to Tucker. To the inside. Portis against Aldridge. Portis can't get it to go.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Brown outside. Harden the pass to Aldridge. To the middle. Here's Claxton. The Nets need to get a shot off here. They get it back. Aldridge misses.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. They were never able to get the lead above. And
if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You gotta like what Harden has done in this game so far.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Irving. Knocks down the 10-footer. Irving's got 8 points.
I love that Kyrie Irving doesn't settle for something on the perimeter. He goes right to the cup.
Outside Holiday. The dish now to Middleton. Stolen by Harden. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Irving. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 4 assists in the game.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Trying to get open is Lopez. Count that one, and the Nets lead has been cut down to 1 in the bucket from Holiday.
Oh, a nifty finisher. You didn't think Holiday would back down inside, did you?
Harris kicks to Green. Harris against Middleton. Pass to Harden. Jordan trying to free himself up. Harden, that's good. Harden's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
A 3 for DiVincenzo. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss. Jordan's got his 5th rebound in this one. Irving with a clean look sinks the 3-pointer. Now it's a 6-point Nets lead.
As soon as Kyrie Irving crosses half court, you have got to guard him, and you've got to be balanced because this guy is an effective, dominant offensive presence.
Here's Holiday. Passes it to DiVincenzo. No good on the triple.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Harden, no good. Milwaukee's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Holiday, the pass to DiVincenzo, and he banks in the layup.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Now Harden, 8 points for him. Green breaking loose. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Brook Lopez.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And he deserves a lot of credit for what he was able to do at the line last year. 86% from the stripe.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for the Nets. Griffin comes in for Jeff Green. Here's Giannis, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Claxton the pass to Harris. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Bucks trail by 4. Here's DiVincenzo. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
Harden kicks to Irving. And the 3 off target.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
The wide open look here for Holiday. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Plays mature and under control. Holiday doesn't need the flashy plays. He's very comfortable with that mid-range.
And stolen by DiVincenzo. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo. Stolen by Harden. And Irving with a clear path to the hoop. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 5 assists in the game. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for Milwaukee. A 2-point game. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Lopez dishes to Holiday. 6 on the shot clock. Another shot. Kicks it down to Middleton. For the lead. Rebound, Brooklyn. Harris outside. Pass to Harden. Bucket is good.
And I love seeing Harden get room to shoot from that mid-range position, an effective scorer in that area.
Now here's DiVincenzo.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Brooklyn ahead. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The Bucks trail. Shutting the floor for the Nets. We've got Johnson. Harris is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Brown. And it's Claxton in at the 5. Antetokounmpo. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Vital basket there. This is just the time and really just the situation when he looks to take over.
Harris passes to Aldridge. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the paint. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
No doubt, keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
And here is Johnson. Claxton the pass to Johnson. And a miss there on the triple. This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with. Defensively, you can't back off him that much, and you don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Pound kicks to Johnson. He feeds it to Aldridge. And they get it. He lays it in.
Well, terrific job by Tyler Johnson to do exactly what they want him to do. Find his open teammates.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And the Bucks with some changes. Bobby Portis is checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. Portis finds Tucker. The Bucks working the ball around. 5 on the clock. A shot by Middleton, wide open. Misses the three.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
Irving double team. On the wing, Harden. Jordan inside, guarded by Tucker. Irving for three. The putback, and there's Jordan putting it right back in.
How many times have we seen DeAndre Jordan take it off the window and convert? Boy, he is so good.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. And Forbes kicks to Connaughton. Banked in off the glass. And the Bucks lead by 3.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Lets it go from 11. Irving's shot is good. Irving's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Huge bucket from Kyrie. Knows how to deliver.
1:51 left in the fourth quarter. It's Portis high post. And it's James Harden with the rebound.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Odions Kurucs. He's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Antetokounmpo comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Pat Connaughton. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Here's Forbes. No good on the three.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
He gets that one.
The handles, the burst, almost impossible to stay in front of Kyrie on the drive.
Here is Forbes. They get a hand on it. And now Irving pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Yes, that goes in. And now a 3-point Nets lead.
Man, that is a good one. Kyrie really just comes alive when the game gets tight.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They trail by 3. 1:02 left in the game. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Kyrie Irving.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Odions Kurucs, and it's Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Odom.
Hey, guys, I was able to listen to what Mike Budenholzer told his team during that timeout. He told them we've got to make the most of every chance right now. This is a winnable game, but we've got to make plays. Guys, we'll see if they can come back.
Good!
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Holiday looking for an opening. Here's Giannis. Great D that time from Green. And so they choose to intentionally foul. He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Well, Uncle Drew will go out there and do his thing, won't he? Kyrie Irving, an exceptional player. And in fact, if you ask other NBA players, he's one of their favorite to watch.
Harden against Holiday. And there's the pass to DiVincenzo. From downtown. Rebound, Brooklyn. Outside Irving. The long distance three is buried.
And it was going back and forth there for a while, but now starting to just stretch out that lead a bit. They're definitely looking like the better team.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For great.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The city of Atlanta. The NBA on 2K Sports welcomes. And a couple of injuries among their reserves. I expect their starters guys will be ready to do whatever's needed.
2 injuries, one of their stars out, but it's all about how you respond to the adversity.
Now the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the center. And for Atlanta, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young and Herter make up the backcourt, and it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here is Holiday, 6 to shoot for the 3. Lots of speed and athleticism on the floor tonight, Brent. What do you think could determine the outcome?
Well, if guys are going to play fast, Kevin, and guys are going to be up in the air, it's going to come down to very solid decision-making to see who it is that separates themselves in this one.
And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame. Bounce pass, Young. Here's Capella. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Bones, with that Clint Capella trade last year to the Hawks, a bit of a surprise to many, but the Hawks were able to land a young and talented center.
And maybe GA the perfect fit for how it is that their team is constructed around Trae Young. Capella's going to be that pick and roll option, can finish above the rim, and is a good defender to protect the guys on the defensive end.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Holiday, the pass to Lopez. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
Good soft hands there from Lopez, efficient in the catch-and-shoot motion.
Collins looking around. Young outside. A beautiful reverse layup.
You just can't take Trae Young lightly from anywhere on the floor. These kind of shots will help him get into a rhythm.
Holiday against Young. And Holiday kicks to Lopez. Tips it. And Holiday is right there.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
Young dishes to Capella. Shot from the wing. Young's shot is off.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on it.
Holiday did a great job there, realizing they had an opportunity in transition, taking advantage of the numbers. Those are the kind of situations where they thrive. Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
Middleton the pass to Giannis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Collins.
More and more, it's about the maturation process of Giannis and his game, learning now how to sell defenders with pump fakes.
Good on the second free throw. And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. It's a 5-point game. Got it. Good job in the low post. Young's got his second bucket of the night.
Trae Young not backing down from the physical defense on that play.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. Outside Holiday. DiVincenzo against Young. Hangs in the air, and it's Lopez laying it in.
Lopez down on the inside, getting that soft touch to go.
And Young kicks to Capella. Let's go. Young's shot is off. Milwaukee leading by 5. And Holiday with the basket on the assist from Lopez. 6 points for Drew Holiday.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Shots good from Young.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Young with the ball. He's picked up by Lopez. Knocked away. Stolen by Holiday. And here they come. Here's DiVincenzo. Lays it up and banks it in.
Feeling more and more comfortable in this offense. That's just Chris Middleton making a play.
Young against Holiday. Young outside. Rebounded by the Bucks.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
DiVincenzo passes to Giannis. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. And finished off by Collins.
Like it when Collins is cleaning up the glass and then just rocking the rim.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Outside Holiday. And Lopez gets it to go. Lopez has got 6.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Here's Young. That one misses. Good D by Lopez. And here we go, the fast break with Giannis. That one good for 2. That's 7 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
And so it's Milwaukee, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And what stands out to you from the Bucks in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
You don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Setting the floor for the Bucks. E.J. Tucker is out there with Portis. Then it's Chris Middleton, and it's Forbes in at the point.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
The Bucks have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. The first free throw is good. Today, Greg, we see a lot more friendly rivalry. Does that bother you?
Not at all. I mean, people like to say, well, our era had the rivalries were more bitter. I disagree with that. I think guys are every bit as competitive today as they've ever been.
That's good to hear.
They just also have more exposure and opportunity to be around one another. Kids today growing up, they've been playing against each other since the 5th, 6th grade in national tournaments. When we played, we didn't get to see the other top players around the country. So I think that was one reason why you didn't have a closeness with guys that unless you were on the same team. Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Williams looking around. And it's Connaughton with the rebound. Bucks leading by 13. Here's Portis, drilled from 11 feet out.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Outside Williams. Stolen away. And it's the Bucks on the break. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. And stolen by Okongwu. Here's Snell. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
And so Snell nails both of them.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Here is Forbes. No points in the game yet for him. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to Portis. Off target at the rim. The Hawks trail by 13. Here's Snell. Doesn't get it to drop for him. The Bucks have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Hawks have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter. 0 for 5. And stolen by Portis. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. The Bucks also with the sub. Holiday's checked in.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And I think for years to come, you're going to be talking about the draft that Trae Young was involved in as the picks got swapped. One franchise getting their guy, and this team finding Trae Young. And he's been a blessing for where they need to go.
Holiday looking for an opening.
Smart for Holiday to get that shot off even after the hack from the defense.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And just a shade over 70% from the line a season ago. That's an area I'm sure he wants to improve.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. Giannis comes in for P.J. Tucker. Chris Middleton's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Bryn Forbes. Brent, you know the Hawks believed in Trae Young on draft day. They made the trade for him and gave up a chance at Doncic.
Well, I don't look at it like that, Kevin. I look at it like Atlanta got their guy. It's not about who else was on the board. It's the fact that they could get their #1 choice, and that was Trae Young.
Collins in the post. Antetokounmpo's there. Capella, and that one hits back iron. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for Milwaukee. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Here's Herter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Brook Lopez.
Herter now mixing it up a little bit, not just staying on the perimeter.
Atlanta shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Both shots good from the stripe.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
19 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Middleton. The rebound by Young. Outside Collins. The pass to Young. Just 3 on the clock. And that's 2 points on the layup. Young's got 8 points.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've been playing some firm.
Thanks, Kevin. Chris, you guys were able to get the lead. What was the key to getting all those open shots?
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K. And he might not get all the attention, but you talk about smooth scoring wins in this league. And
wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
Yeah, early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
Young and Herter make up the back. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. They're the group for Nate McMillan starting the second half. A drive by Giannis.
Watching that guy put on a burst of speed, he takes up so much of the floor. What a burst by Giannis.
Young outside. Shoots from 14. Kept alive. Second chance shot. Over Holiday. Young's shot is off.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
DiVincenzo with it. Antetokounmpo passes to DiVincenzo. Lopez, no luck.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Young for 3. A rebound by the Bucks. Lopez has got his 6th rebound on the night.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Giannis, no good.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
Milwaukee, no good that time either.
The team starts the second half missing 4 or 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
Lopez with the ball. And guarded by Capella. On the wing, Holiday. To the inside. And stolen by Hunter. And here's the break. DiVincenzo against Young. Back to Capella. The shot missing. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. Here's DiVincenzo. Rebound by the Hawks. Here we go, one-on-one. Capella kicks to Collins. Poked away. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Kevin, thank you. Now, we have seen continued growth with the NBA's affiliated leagues the last few years. Think about the explosion in popularity of the WNBA, the Basketball Africa League, expansion of the 2K League, greater pay in the WNBA and the G League pathway, along with the unionization of G League players. The league continues to show its commitment to expanding opportunities on multiple levels. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David.
Aggressive move by Capella. His length and athleticism, it's tough to handle when he gets the ball that deep.
And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Collins. Alinari comes in for Hunter. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Kevin Herter. Lou Williams is subbed in for Young. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo.
A 3-time 6th man of the year. Last season, Lou Williams named his newborn son 6 in honor of his success in that role.
We talk a lot about the Mount Rushmore of the game's greatest players. Maybe we can start to chisel out the 6th men of the year in the NBA. Lou Williams would have to get some serious consideration for that monument.
The shot by Holiday, no good. The Hawks trail by 15. Here's Bogdanovich. Tries again. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. There's 3-pointers off the mark. Milwaukee's gotten blank from 3-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. And it's Connaughton missing.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Williams can't hit. Milwaukee leading by 15. 43 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Tucker. There's the 3. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got his 4th rebound in this one.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
A nice shot by Bogdanovic.
It's a pretty soft touch for Bogdanovic, trying to do some damage on the inside now.
Holiday against Williams. Holiday goes in. Atlanta with the rebound. Okongwu's now got his 5th rebound right now in the game. A putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
And here at the end of the 3rd quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. The Bucks on top. They lead by 11. We'll be back shortly live from State Farm Arena. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Portis is out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's Forbes in at the 2-guard spot. Makes it off the glass. And the Bucks lead by 13. Greg, you and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s?
Isn't that weird to even think that that's the case?
I know it.
You know, I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams, the end players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays there's nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not. So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in the team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right. Out of bounds, it will go to the Hawks. Atlanta making some changes. Collins checked in for Capella. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Bogdanovic. And Trae Young subbed in for Williams. Chris Middleton's checked in for Milwaukee. How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And that's what a team needs when they're trailing. Energy on D.
Kevin Huerter, he is checked in for Tony Snell. Here's Young. Dishes it to Hunter. 4 on the shot clock. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. That's in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut to just 11 points in the basket from Young.
Now the threat of Trae Young, we talk so much about gravity in the NBA. It's unlocking some other scoring options. Strong take.
Defended by Young. Middleton on the wing. 3-pointer. Doesn't go that time. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. And Huerter gets it to go. Huerter's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Atlanta. Defended by Young. Middleton outside. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And, guys, they did a better job of getting good looks inside in that first half. More of their shots now coming from the perimeter.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Lopez, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Bryn Forbes. Here's Young. Gallinari. And it's Gallinari on the follow.
Well, Gallo almost pushes 7 feet, so he comes up with the offensive rebound and putback because of his size.
Giannis inside. Gallinari covering. And Giannis throws it down.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. And Young, here we go. And Gallinari kicks to Hunter. The putback up again. Bucks leading by 12. Floats it up for Giannis. And Giannis throws it down.
Yeah, you could throw that pass just about anywhere, even the top of the square for Giannis to go and get.
Now Young. Young is double. Here's Herter. And it's off from three-point range. And there's the call on John Collins. That's foul number 2 for him. Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Hawks. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Holiday's checked in. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. A shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. And again, the Bucks miss.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
4-2.
Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here. And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Bucks.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks and also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
Atlanta making a switch here. Gallinari's checked in. Herter passes to Gallinari. Shot clock at 6. Young with no one around. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
Well, at this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
And consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
Antetokounmpo against Gallinari. And Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing.
The shot misses. Here's Gallinari. Second chance shot. Back to Herter. This one for 3. Can't get it to fall. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. So for David. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young and Herter make up the back. And it's Capella in at the 5 roaming the paint. And for the Nets, Irving is out there with Harden. Then it's Green. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Jordan in at the 5. Now, here is Young. And Jordan sends it back.
Impeccable timing on the rejection. Jordan takes pride in his defensive capability.
Green. And the rejection by Collins. And it's Green missing.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Kicks it out to Collins. Off target from outside.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
And the Nets miss again.
Early on, 3 misses to open the game. Their offense right now still trying to find its way.
And Herter gets it to go.
This is where Herter's toughness comes into play. Inside against physical D.
And so it's the Hawks getting on the board first. And a wide open look for Irving. Sinks the triple.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here is Young. Low block shot on the way. And that's off the glass and in. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And Irving launches it from deep. No good. Shot missing. So Atlanta will take it the other way.
Just a little off to start this game. 1 for 5, looking to find some kind of rhythm.
Pass to Herter. Back to Young. And he comes up with the deuce.
Unlike some great perimeter shooters, Trae Young is consistently probing for the best look.
Down low. And there's Jordan. That's good on the assist by Harden.
Great pass to set your man up with a high percentage look.
Young looking around. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
3 of 4 to start. Young fella came to play.
Nets have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Irving kicks to Harden. It's tipped, so it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. Brooklyn making some changes. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Jeff Green. And it's Brown in for Harris. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Bogdanovich is checked in for Kevin Herter. Bogdanovich passes to Collins. Inside. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. I know you appreciate this, Greg. So much of defense now is closing out on the three-point shooting and then protecting the rim. Consequently, pull-up jump shooters are super valuable. And there are a lot of good ones in the NBA right now.
No doubt about it. And Kevin, you know, you think about a few guys. James Harden, I mean, he shoots that step-back 3, but he's a guy that, because of his ability to utilize your inability to defend that three-pointer, Kyrie, Dame Lillard, those are some guys. Chris Paul still as good as anybody in that mid-range area. C.J. McCollum. These are guys that have really feasted and carved out a nice niche for themselves in the NBA because of that ability.
Oh, here he comes!
That is amazing, and look at the elevation.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
Passes to Hunter. Outside Collins. With the shot. The rebound by Harden.
It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Hawks. It's a three-point game. Here is Harden. Now Irving. Fires for 3. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Man, it is tough holding down Kyrie. Smooth release on that shot.
To the paint. Here's Collins, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's on LaMarcus Aldridge.
All the officials are all over that one.
The Hawks shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe, and the first one drops.
You know, he was considered to be just a piece of the puzzle when he was drafted. John Collins now a cornerstone for this franchise.
Griffin's checked in for Nicholas Claxton, and the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Alinari comes in for DeAndre Hunter. And Snell's checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's Williams in for Trae Young.
Can you believe that move? That is power. That is grace. That is awesome.
Okongwu.
Yeah, easy call.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. Nets trail by 3. Here's Irving. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
The Nets shooting their first free throw of the evening. That one drops. He ties it up.
We know he's one of the best offensive players in the league. What I've seen lately from Kyrie is an improvement in his focus on the defensive end.
And here is Okongwu. Here's Herter. And that one, good. Herter's got his second basket of the night.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Yeah, both teams in the zone early. Stops have been almost impossible.
Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Atlanta. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And for the Hawks guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. They've got Okongwu. Gallinari is out there with Tony Snell. Then it's Williams. And it's Herter in at the shooting guard position. They get it back. Jordan finds Irving. Second shot opportunity. Doesn't go for him. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Here's Herter, defended by Griffin. Brooklyn trailing. Pass to Jordan. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. And Jordan slams it home.
Putting a little something extra on that one. DeAndre Jordan adding to his highlight reel.
Left side, Williams. Snell kicks to Gallinari. It's up a 3. Brooklyn with the rebound.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it. Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Shots good by Williams.
Using the pick to create space, something Lou does exceptionally well.
Irving from long range. Rebound collected by Snell. The Hawks trailing.
And out of New Mexico, Tony Snell has made himself into a capable long-range marksman.
Yes, he's a guy who plays within himself, GA. Stays in his lane and knocks down perimeter shots.
Now here's Williams. And Jordan sends it back. And they're able to recover. And it's in there. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Irving for 3. It's not going to go for him. It's his 6th miss. He's 5 for 11. Jordan can't get it to go. The Hawks have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Basket counts. Herter's got 6 points.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
A nice shot by Irving. And the Nets lead by 1.
What's nice about this in-between area for Kyrie, compared to going to the rim, he has a little more room to get his shot off.
Shot's good by Williams. No shortage of drama here early on.
Yeah, 8 lead changes already. Huge number this early.
Irving for 3. Gets that one through the hole, make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
Man, he has been locked in this quarter, shouldering the load at the offensive end.
Williams against Irving. Williams kicks to Snell. Gallinari in the corner. Takes it from 10. Jordan with the rebound. Brooklyn's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Irving, that drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. Now it's a 4-point Brooklyn lead. Williams dishes to Okongwu. There's the pass to Herter. The Hawks working the ball around, and Brown over to help. Williams with a clean look from outside off the mark.
And offensively, they've gotten stuck on the perimeter, falling in love with the jumper.
Here's Okongwu.
Passes like this demonstrate Snell's team-first approach. He's all about getting it to the open guys.
Outside Irving. Takes the 3. Jordan. Great positioning on the putback. Jordan's got the lead up to 4 now for the Nets.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Williams up on top, covered by Irving. Williams can't get it to go.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Irving can't get it to go. Pass to Herter, and here's Gallinari. He's covered by Irving. Back to Williams. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And we are not going to halftime just yet. Officials signal. What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everyone, to the 2K Sports Halftime. What a game it's been for Kyrie Irving. He had 21 points, and his greatest... And that...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Setting the floor for the Nets. They've got Kyrie Irving. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Green. Then there's Hurts. And it's Harden in at the point guard position. Greg, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now as opposed to when you played?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but, you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental, and I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that that ability to play in space is so vital. And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Here's Herter. He has 6. Back to Young. Just 5 on the clock. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Right side, Irving. Harden outside. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Harden's got it all tied up now for Brooklyn.
Well, the thing about Kyrie, he draws so much defensive attention. Someone's often left open.
Out to the wing. Here's Herter, covered by Irving. Herter, no good. Nets have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Harris finds Irving. Now, here is Harden. D right on him. And the jam by Harden.
And I just love how aggressive Harden is inside. When he's deep like that, he is ready to finish with authority.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Green with the block. And they get it back. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Jordan. Irving's got 23 points.
Out in transition, Kyrie finds his spot down the court. Finishes the job.
Harden against Young. Drops in the layup for 2. Young's got 6 points in the quarter.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
And how about his athleticism? For a big man, Capella is able to make plays above the rim.
And it's Irving with the ball for the Nets. Latrey. The rebound by Young.
Phenomenal how many threes he drained in the first half, especially considering he's hit none since.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Hunter. Now the feed to Capella. 5 to shoot. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Irving for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. 26 points for him.
And that's another 3. And if the defense is hoping that they don't heat up from out there like they did in the first half, they may be in for a real bad surprise.
Hunter, the pass to Capella. Feeds it to Hunter. Over Green. Here's Capella. Kicks it out to Collins. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
Known for his play in and around the post, Collins can also get it done shooting jumpers off the catch.
Here's Harden trying to get open as Irving. Off on the layup. For Atlanta, they've gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Young passes to Capella. Here's Herter. For the lead. The rebound by Harden. Irving drives in. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 3 assists now in this one. Got it off in time. No good. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Brooklyn ahead. They're up by 3. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. Lou Williams out there with Bogdanovich. Then there's Tony Snell. Then there's Gallinari. And it's Okongwu in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Down low. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Lays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Snell. This is to Williams. Here's Gallinari. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Johnson dishes to Aldridge. Back to Johnson. To the inside. And Aldridge, the basket on the assist by Johnson. Aldridge has got his first bucket in this one.
That's a bad dude right there. Aldridge taking the hit, shakes it off for the score.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Williams inside. Johnson's there. The putback. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Okongwu. No luck. They battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. Here's Brown. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Brown's got the lead up to 5 now for the Nets.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
To the middle. Here's Okongwu. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up.
Nice timing on the pick and roll. Williams a solid playmaker when asked to fill that role.
Johnson, a wide open look. Off target from 3-point range. The Hawks trail by 3. Here's Bogdanovich. Some solid defense from Brown.
There is the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
Aldridge can't get it to go. The Hawks have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Snell, that's good.
Tony Snell coming through in the clutch. Beautiful.
Johnson against Williams, and he gets it to go. Johnson's got his first points of the night.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Williams scanning the floor. There's the dish to Okongwu. Can't cash in from close range. Brooklyn leading by 3. Here's Luwawu. Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And a new group in for the Nets. Jordan, he's checked in for Aldridge. Green comes in for Blake Griffin. Kyrie Irving, he's checked in for Brown. And James Harden has subbed in for Johnson. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Tony Snell. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. Young is subbed in for Williams.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Got that one up quick.
Big time opportunity for Kevin, and he does not disappoint. Wow.
On the wing, Irving. And the Nets miss again. Hawks have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Molinari passes to Young. Offensive rebound. What a big possession right here.
No doubt about it, guys. The tension is palpable.
Man, at what point do you blame the play calling more than the player?
In the corner, Huerter with it. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
That's just being out of sync, and at the worst time, costly.
The Nets making a switch here. Harris is checked in. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Outside, Green. Passes it to Harden. Down low. Here's the 3. Here's Jordan. The kick out to Irving. Nails the tray.
We're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
And so it's Brooklyn with the win. Probably. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks.